Castallano was weighed in at 66, but they moved him up to wrestle 74 here against this tough Chinese opponent. Again, he was a FILA cadet and junior national champion in Greco, and chose right out of high school to go up to northern Michigan and pursue the Olympic dream in the Greco-Roman style.
Well, waiting to see what the stoppage is. 1:14 to go, first period.
I think they're getting the right name on the sheets, because the sheets didn't know that he was moving up, so the referees made sure they had the right information for the bout sheets.
Yeah, Chang wrestling for China.
And Castallano's pretty tough in that he was second in the Illinois State High School meet in folk style in high school, which means he can certainly hang with people in that other style.
That other style? Is that what you're calling it, Gary?
Well, if you're a Greco guy, this is the real wrestling, you know. I mean, you can get a guy like Sean Lewis trying to explain to you that the toughest tournament in the world is every year is the World Championships in Greco-Roman. Has more countries than freestyle. It's the traditional style in many of the European countries rather than freestyle, which we're more used to here in the United States. And because there's so much balance internationally in Greco, they clearly take a lot of pride in doing well in that tournament. This will be a tough test, though, for Castallano. This guy was second in the Beijing Olympics.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I think so.
There's their heavyweight, but he isn't going to wrestle. He's walking around. It's hard to miss him.
Yeah, I noticed the Chinese and the Japanese all have these long, puffy parkas that they're pretty sharp, too. Actually, I'd like to get my hands on one of them.
Well, you know.
Maybe I'll ask the heavyweight. Actually, his is so big it might go down to my ankles.
A pretty quick first period here, 6-0. We got a tech fall going towards the Chinese opponent. So now that we're here at the training center, just want to remind everyone to watch us starting Thursday with the coverage of the Dave Schultz Memorial International. It's our 12th year. Great tournament. We've seen multiple world and Olympic champions in this thing, and we're expecting a few this year, including these Olympic medalists you're seeing today in Greco. We're going to have a strong women's field and a very talented group of freestyle wrestlers as well. We'll be bringing you 3 days of great competition from the training center Thursday, Friday, and Saturday of next week. They're not going to Sunday because there's something called the Super Bowl next Sunday.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Yeah, I think for the attendance factor and the interest factor, it might be good to stay away from that game. Somebody like the Saints against, the Colts or something? Ooh, Castallano gets behind the Chinese opponent. Can he finish? Is he going to get the point?
Interesting throw. Yeah, he kind of threw himself back, and then now 3 and 2. That was a great counter by Chang.
Well, now he just took care of that match right there.
He just said enough.
You know, we're going to end up seeing a lot more of Castallano. He not only gave up a weight class to this guy, he had nowhere near the experience level of this Olympic medalist and gave him a good scrap. And that's why they're here. Our number 4 team here